In this video, I'll be showing you how you can efficiently solve this problem, that is combination sum 2, if this question comes up in your interview. But before starting the video, I just need to show you, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, then please subscribe for this kind of LeetCode related videos. If you are interested, then please subscribe, where I will be solving these questions every day. And see, I also have different playlists like string playlist, recursion playlist, and a complete playlist which you can go through and check it out. So let's start the video without wasting any time. So this is the question. First, let me give you an idea about this question. What does this question says? It will give you an array that is candidates and a target that is 8. You have to find those pairs from this array which will form this target. Okay, if we sum all of it, then it will form that target. Okay, you have to find out that. Okay, and here each number in the candidate may only be used once in the combination. Means you cannot use any, like if 10 is there, you cannot use 2 times 10. Okay, that thing also you should keep in mind. So the question also says you should not have any kind of duplicates. Means if you see here, if you are using 1 7, you should not have 7 1 like in this. Okay, so we will be solving this question very easily using recursion. And what will be my approach, I'm showing you right now. So let me create an answer which will store this and we will return that at last. So I can simply write that answer equals to this and we will simply return this at last. Okay, then what else we need? We need a function which will give these pairs to me. Okay, which will basically insert those pairs into this answer array whenever it is equal to this target. Okay, so for that I can simply create a function const get pairs. Okay, just a function name I have written because I have to get those pairs only, and it will accept 3 things. What are that 3 things? Let me explain you. The first is the index. Why we are taking index? C. Right now what element we will be picking, that will be decided by that index, and when that index reaches here, like whenever we are traversing the complete array, when that index reaches here at the last element, means at the 5, what we will do, we have to exit from recursion, otherwise it will be a infinite case. So that's why I'm taking the index here. Okay, so let me call this function get pairs. I will write one parameters and one argument so that you will be clear. So index 0 because it will start from here. Okay, and then what parameter we will be taking? The next parameter in our list is the array. What will be the current array? Because we have to store those pairs. Okay, so for that we will be initially having empty array. We will be keep filling those elements inside this current array and checking whether it is equals to the target. And as I said target, we should also track the sum. So the next parameter will be the sum, so that we can easily compare it, and initially sum will be also 0. Then we also have to write some of the breakout cases, means whenever we have to exit from the recursion or base case. Okay, so the first base case will be what? Whenever our sum is equals to this target what is given here, then what we will do, we will return, but before returning we should insert whatever answer we have in our current array. We should insert it, right? Because here we are storing, right? We will store it here. After that we'll be storing. I will write the code for storing, but assume this is the break case or base case when we have to exit from recursion, because when it is equals to the target, then only we should insert and exit from the recursion, right? And the next case what we will be doing, when our sum, like if we already have 10, then it is already greater than 8. We can, if we add some elements, then also it will never satisfy. So if we will try to add those elements, it does not make any sense. So at that case also we will exit if our sum is greater than target, or else the index, what I said in the starting, if our index is equals to candidates dot length, means we are standing at the last index, then also we will return. Okay, these are the two scenarios when we will return from the array. And what we will be doing, we have to traverse completely. Maybe we are standing at this, but after that we also need to check by adding this we have to check. So for that I can have a for loop for iteration. Okay, and in that for loop I can pick some element and I can not pick that element. Okay, so let me have my for loop for let I equals to index. We will start from the index. Okay, because we'll take the first element. Then I will do I should be less than our candidates dot length. Okay, then I will do I plus plus. And what I will be doing here, you can see this loop will start from wherever the index is. If my index is at 2, it will go from 2 to last index. Okay, like that it will go. And every time we will have two things. We will have one pick case and we will have one not pick case. Not pick case means if we don't have to take that number. So after backtracking, if it is not returning anything, if it returned from here, then we can try by not taking that, right? We can do it. So I haven't handled sorting and duplicate case here. Okay, so you may be thinking still now also I haven't handled, but still after some time I will be handling that. Okay, so see, let's first do pick and not pick case. whenever we want to pick that element, then what we can do, our current array is there, so we can simply write current dot push, and whatever the candidate's first element will be there, means that will be available in the I, we can push it. Okay, and after pushing, what we will do, we'll call this function, but this time as we already pushed and we cannot take the element multiple times, we can use it only once, so I can just update the index by next index. Then I will just send the current array because already we pushed to it, and sum I will increment to this candidates of I, because we will be adding that to our sum. And if we don't want to pick this element, so what we will be doing, we have to remove that. Okay, so we will be simply doing current dot pop. So what it does, after backtracking, it will remove these elements. So we handled all the cases, but we missed one case, that is duplicate case. See, sometime our array will not be sorted and sometime it may be sorted. Okay, we cannot guarantee. So what we can do, we can simply sort it. And for sorting, I will be using this ascending order sorting. In JavaScript, if you write this much, it will sort your array in ascending order. And whenever we are going to pick that element or not pick that element, at that time only we can check if our current element may be 7. If my previous element and current element both are same, so it does not make any sense to take, then we will be creating duplicate elements. Okay, so we can simply check that by writing if my index is greater than I, because when both I and index are standing at same element, we should not compare at that time. On first time we should not compare when this loop is running, because both will be same. On second time we should compare if index is okay, I have written if I is greater than index, then only we should compare. Okay, and what we will check, our candidates, this candidates of I, if that is equals to candidates of I minus 1, like previous element and current element both are same, then just continue. We don't want to add duplicate elements at this time. Okay, so this will be your answer. And if I run the test cases, okay, so you can see here the output is different. So maybe somewhere I'm adding something wrong. Yeah, you can see here I'm passing the index plus 1, but that should be I plus 1 because I'm storing that in the I. So here it will be I plus 1 instead of index plus 1. Okay, so if I run again, so you can see the test case is passed. If I submit my solution, so you can see my submission passed 176 test cases and it bits 60.74%. So if you liked my approach, then please subscribe my channel, like this video, share with your friends and go through the playlist. That's all for today guys. Thank you for watching.